Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, everyone. How are you this morning? Hopefully, you are well. I'm well, tired, but well. Tired and grateful. As you guys know, this is day 5 of our 55 days of transformation. And if you saw the first video, then you know that in addition to giving away our regular prize today, we will also be giving away a Yoni steaming kit to one lucky subscriber. So if you are watching this live or if you're watching the replay, make sure that you make sure that you text the keyword at the end of this video to 267-777-9664. Text the keyword there for you to be entered into today's RAF as well as today's raffle as well as the raffle for to give away a Yoni steaming kit. All right, so let me type that really quickly. Text the keyword to 267-777-9664 to be entered into our daily free. Okay. Peace and grand rising. All right. So, what else do I want to say? I am going to do a launch party tomorrow evening, probably around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who are already on my mailing list, I will be sending out a notification this evening, but we're going to do a launch party, and we are going to party because we just launched Optimal by Yoni Love Herbals. I'm going to do some womb trivia. I do some giveaways, of course, some free giveaways. I'm also going to be doing some health and wellness talk. You know, we have Financial Freedom Live going on tomorrow, me and my sister Kai Jimny. So I'm excited because there's a lot that's happening inside the Red Tent and inside of the Yoni Love Herbals community. But without further ado, let's just hop into it. So if you are new to this manifestation ritual that we are doing, you need yourself a journal. Make sure it's an empty journal, not one that you have already begun to write on. Unless you've already been, a part of this. Get yourself a green pen or marker and get yourself a glass of water. And it has to be glass, no plastic, because glass actually holds the a higher vibration than plastic does. So, great. I had a business phone call coming in. Sorry, y'all. Hold on for a second. Sorry about that, ladies. Had to take the business phone call, and I'm glad that I did because it was important. Also, if y'all are just tuning in, I'm going to be on the podcast Meet the Elite for the second time in a week. I'm super excited. They called me, they interviewed me about Yoni Love Herbals, and now they're interviewing me about this red tent. So I'm excited because that's major news, and of course, it's exposure to the community to get out health and wellness. So make sure you grab yourself your journal. Make sure you grab your pen. Make sure you grab your glass of water. Mao, you won the drawing yesterday. I don't know if you was here on the live when I announced it, but you won yesterday. So of course your stuff will be getting mailed out to you. You know, already got all your shipping information. So yes. So let's do some deep breathing and grounding ourselves before we enter into this space, get into our energy of gratitude. Most High, universe, spirit guides, we thank you for another day of life. Thank you for allowing us to join here in this space together as sisters. Thank you for giving us a state of optimal health. Thank you for giving us a state of overflowing abundance and wealth. May you continue to guide us on the straight path. May you help us to find and live in our life purpose. And may you continue to make us illuminate from our minds, from our hearts, and from our wombs the energy, the power of manifestation. Amen and Ashe. All right, let's jump into it. So, um, get your journal. Make sure that wherever you have your cup of water, that you have it sitting right next to you. As y'all know, I'm fasting, so I'm not gonna drink mine. But after we get done saying our affirmations aloud while we are writing them, then we drink our water because we are literally recharging the molecules that are inside of our body and our energetic energy. So let's do it. Day 55, day 5 of 55. All right, so if you guys have been joining me previous days, then you know that the first three affirmations that we do is for our release, and then we go into what we are affirming to be able to bring into our lives. So let us begin. And if you so feel led to, which I would suggest, say out loud, like repeat after me, so that the what you're saying is going into your water as well, not just into my not just into my water. Okay. I release. Can y'all hear me? Or do I like am I loud enough? Because I'm always worried that the music is like drowning me out. I release all limiting thoughts. Okay. Thank you. From my consciousness. I release all anxiety about my health and finances from my mind, my body, and my spirit. There is no blockage in my thinking. You're probably going to be able to see you when you walk by, so you can still come down, but your head is not covered, so figure it out. There is no blockage in my thinking. Sorry, y'all. In my beliefs or in my consciousness that prevents me from living in optimal health and abundant wealth. I release all limiting thoughts from my consciousness. I release all anxiety about my health and finances from my mind, my body, and my spirit. There is no blockage in my thinking, in my beliefs, or in my consciousness that prevents me from living in optimal health and abundant wealth. Okay, so let's take 3 deep breaths really quickly. If you are just joining us, get yourself a notebook, get yourself a green pen, get yourself a glass of water, and do this manifestation with us. Let's take 3 deep breaths and let's sit in that space of what we are releasing out to the universe, out of our body, out of our minds, out of our hearts, and out of our wombs. Okay, so make sure you are deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Thank you, Most High. All right, so now let's get into our affirmations for manifestation. And so our first affirmation is I am happy. I am healthy. I am radiant. And I am whole. I am happy, I am healthy, I am radiant, and I am whole. I have all of the energy that I need to achieve and stay in optimal health and overflowing abundance in my body, in my mind, and in my spirit. I am grounded in the reality that everything that I desire is already mine. I vibrate in the energy of optimal health and abundant wealth. My womb is a powerhouse of manifestation. And all that I desire can easily be obtained. And then last, my thought patterns are completely aligned with my actions. Therefore, everything I think about, I bring into existence. with the powerful manifestation power of my mind, my heart, and my womb. And so it is. I mean, and I say, I am happy, I am healthy, I am radiant, and I am whole. I have all of the energy I need to achieve and stay in optimal health and overflowing abundance in my mind, in my body, and in my spirit. I am grounded in the reality that everything that I desire is already mine. I vibrate in the energy of optimal health and abundant wealth. My womb is a powerhouse of manifestation, and all that I desire can easily be obtained. My thought patterns are completely aligned with my actions. Therefore, everything I think about, I bring into existence with the powerful manifestation power of my mind, of my heart, and of my womb. And so it is. If you have not been joining us the previous days, I am going to pick a name right now of the person who won our raffle for yesterday. And if you are watching right now, text the keyword. Let me see. Chakra. Text the keyword chakra to 267 777 9664. You will be entered into two raffles. Your name will be entered into two raffles if you text the keyword chakra to 267 777 9664. The first raffle will be our general giveaway for today. But because every 5 days, because y'all know my number is 5, every 5 days I will be giving away a Yoni semen kit. You can get the opportunity to win both prizes if you enter your name into the raffle by texting chakra to the phone number. All right, give me a second. Let me go grab the names. Now, just to let y'all know, I don't take I don't take anybody's name out from previous days. So literally every time you text the keyword in, your name word. um so every time you enter your name into the raffle, you are just getting like another opportunity, another opportunity. Now, I don't take your name out from the day before, okay? So it would behoove you guys to put your names into the pot for you to be able to, let me pick this without looking, for you to be able to win. Okay. Wait, so I'll tell her. Okay, so the person who went from yesterday is Valerie. And it's so funny because that's my mother. Oh Lord. So I'm gonna of course text her because the first she was like, here go. She was so cute. I'm sorry, she might be watching right now. So if you are, it's fine. She's a cutie. Anyway, but she texted me. She was like, here's my word for the day. Every time she comes on the live, and I'll be like, oh, this is just too cute. So that was a raffle for yesterday. So tomorrow I will pick the person's name for today's two raffles. Okay. So I'll pick twice. So don't worry, y'all still have an opportunity to win. Also, if you are just tuning in, tomorrow I will be doing a whole launch party. I'll be doing free giveaways. I will be doing womb trivia. I will be doing waist beads. I will be doing what else? I might even do a Yoni semen demonstration. I don't know, but we're going to do a whole little party tomorrow night. probably around 7, because at 6:30 or somewhere around then, Kajimni and I are going to be coming on to do Financial Freedom Fridays. And if y'all have not already started to like tune in, we did Wealthy Wednesdays yesterday. Go back and look at that live that we did. I will also post all of these lives on the channel as actual videos, because I know that some people don't get a chance to see lives because they're lives and not videos, but whatever. So I will make sure that I post that up. But come join us for the party tomorrow, because we're going to be turning it up, as we just launched Optimal by Yoni Love Herbals. And so I'm going to give a bunch of giveaways away again, because Spirit is just telling me to be generous. Now, if you are tuning in now, let's get back into our manifestation. Oh, y'all know I'm a Gemini. I'm all over the place. If you are tuning in and you are able to drink your water right now. Now, I talked every day, but I will go through it because I don't know who's watching and who may be new. The reason why we drink the water that we have next to us after we say our affirmations is because there was a Japanese scientist who did, and I can never say his name right. So, but he did a whole study on the vibration of water when you speak over top of it. And he took these water droplets and he said things like hate and disgust and anger and rage and things like that. And then he said things like love and joy and peace. And he put each of these water molecules underneath the microscope and literally saw how the water changed, the vibration of the water changed, and the actual crystallization of the molecules in water changed when you say something over top of it. So when he was speaking those negative words, those angry words, those harsh words over top of the water, they were turning into these rigid crystals like spikes. And and it's deep because you never think about it, but that's the same thing with snowflakes, right? So snowflakes drop out of the sky, obviously, and when they drop out, each individual one is individual. Like their pattern is not the same, but you can't tell that. Obviously, you got to put it underneath a microscope. Well, this brother was genius enough to speak over top of water to show and be able to capture it. And then when he put it underneath the water, you were able to see the rigidness of the words that had anger and hate and, those kind of things over top. And then he did one where he spoke the positive over it, and their edges were nice and rounded and soft and whimsical. And I was like, whoa. And so ever since then, anytime I'm doing any healing work with women or, anything like that, I incorporate water. Is always a part of what I do, but drinking the water when you are trying to reprogram your whole entire body to be in optimal health and to be in the state of abundance is something that you want to make sure that you're doing. So you want to make sure that you're drinking the water after you speak over top of it. So really quickly, I'm going to say the manifestation money mantra that I use here in the red tent and Yoni Love Herbals. And then after that, we will channel some energy to our crown, to our heart, and to our womb chakras. And then if y'all have any questions, y'all can let me know. Thank you, Spirit, for this moment. Money flows to me easily. Money flows to me effortlessly. Money flows to me abundantly to create large amounts of prosperity. Opportunities flow to me easily. Opportunities flow to me effortlessly. Opportunities flow to me abundantly to create large amounts of prosperity. Helpful people gravitate to me easily. Helpful people gravitate to me effortlessly. Helpful people gravitate to me abundantly to create large amounts of prosperity. Abundance is my birthright. Money is a current. There is nothing stopping my money flow. So money will stack up, and it is so. Amen and Ashe. I want you to take your left hand. I want you to place it over top of your womb. Take your right hand, place it on top of your crown. And I want you to repeat after me. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. I am enough. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Move your right hand to your heart. Leave your left hand over your womb. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. I am enough. Deep breath in. Let it out. And when we deep breathe, we want to make sure that we're taking in as much air as we possibly can, where we're stretching our lungs completely. And when we push all the air out, we want to push it out as far as we possibly can, to where we feel our lungs like squeezing to get out all of the stagnated air and energy. And then now place your right hand over your left, which should be on your womb, and repeat after me. I am safe. I am free. I am whole. And I am enough. Today we're going to do about 5 minutes of conversation, where we just sit silently and we listen to our womb. Listen to her voice. I feel this intense sense of, I don't know who this is for, but I'm going to say it. I feel an intense sense of heartbreak. And I think that, as we're working on channeling the energy of healing and optimal health to our crown chakras, to our hearts, and to our wombs, it's important for us to know that we have the power inside of us to shift whatever is in our energy to be something of a higher vibration. Sometimes, and I spoke on this yesterday, and I didn't even realize that today I was going to get this, but mashallah. So, sometimes we have traumatic relationships, we have traumatic um, interactions with people. We go through things, right? And the reason why we say the affirmation I am safe is because if we're not careful, after we go through these traumatic situations with our loved ones, with our mates, with whoever is out here, when we experience heartache in some kind of way, it's something that we hold on to. And if we aren't careful, when we hold on to it, it becomes something that's a reality inside of our energy, which then turns into a reality inside of our heart, which then turns into a reality inside of our womb. And when it gets down to our womb, we hold it there. And it becomes very, 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 very difficult to erase it. And so I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but it's definitely a past relationship heartache. And it's something that needs to be healed. So I would encourage you, if I'm talking to you, to do conversation every single morning between the hours of 2 and 6 if you could get yourself up. If you can't, then at night, right before you go to bed, and I want you to do a visualization of you standing in front of the person, and the person having a blue cord that connects from their belly button to your belly button. And I want you to see a bright white light come down and chop the cord. Okay? When it chops the cord, the blue cord singes away until it gets to your belly button and there is no more cord. And the blue cord that was attached to the person is way longer on their end. And it singes away until it gets to their belly button. And it is a cord cutting ceremony or moment where you are releasing and you're letting go of that person and the energy that you experience with that trauma. And it is really, really important that you know that after you do this, you can also affirm out loud, like, I release your energy away from me, and say their name. You no longer have any energy in my space. I'm not holding you here. Your energy is not welcome. I release you back to the universe. Energy, go away from me. Command the energy to do what you want it to do. Command that person to do what you want them to do, and that's to get away from you. The energy to get away from you. Because if not, they take space in your womb. And when they take space in your womb, they rob you of literally your life source. Your womb is your life source. It is the place where everything you are manifesting your whole entire life starts from. So, in this space, when we're doing these conversations, we're doing these chakra alignments, we're, saying affirmations, we're charging our crown, our heart, and our womb. We're doing it because it's so important that we are constantly doing the work to shed what we no longer need to hold on to. With that being said, I'm going to burn some sage and I'm going to hop off in a minute. Does anybody have any questions for me or any comments or anything? Where is my lighter? And usually when I channel somebody's energy, even if it's not on this one, within a day or two, I'm going to receive somebody's email that's like, oh my God, I watched your replay. You were talking directly to me. And if that is the case here, email me because I'm going to give you, oh shoot, I'm going to give you some affirmations that you could say specifically for healing of your womb after you do your cord cutting. Do the cord cutting ceremony at least 7 days. That's what I'm hearing. Do it at least 7 days, okay? Early in the morning between the hours of 2 and 6, or right at night before you go to bed. I also would not be surprised if you end up having a dream about this person or something in relation to them after you do this, or while you are doing this cord cutting, because that's what I'm receiving. But if you part of my community, you already know how this works. Peace and blessings for whoever just came in, or blessings, I should say, for whoever just came in. I'm going to pull 2 cards. It's been a long time since I pulled cards with y'all. I'm going to pull 2 cards. Which one, Spirit? Ooh, child. I feel like this is going to be a little bit longer of a live. I don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing. So maybe it was in divine order. I was supposed to have a Yoni client at 12 that was supposed to come to the shop. And it's really funny because I called them right before I got on live and I was like, oh, peace, I'm just making sure you still coming. She was like, oh my God, I totally forgot, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to have to reschedule. And I was like, oh, okay. But now I realize, because I need to be present for somebody here in my community. And that's what this 55 days of transformation is about. It's about us healing and getting rid of whatever we need to so that we can live our best lives. We can't be in a state of optimal health and overflow and abundance if we have something to be holding on to. So I expect during these 55 days for us to completely have to tap into some healing that needs to be done on a deeper level, and some pain, of course, in order to heal it. If we don't ever put our finger on what the pain is, then we're not going to be able to actually heal that issue. So, Bismillah. These are just energy cards just to zero in on who I'm talking to. Maybe something that's on a card will be like, oh yeah, this message is for me. And also, I don't know why I'm being led to say this, but sometimes we're in a state of denial. Like sometimes we go through some stuff. Like say, for example, you have a relationship or you have a friendship or you have some trauma that you've experienced in some kind of way in life. And we think that we have let it go because we're no longer holding on to it. But if you feel any emotion in relation to the situation that you went through, whether it's anger, whether it's denial, whether it's I don't care, whatever energy other than I send you peace and I send you love, that means you're still holding on to it. So don't be in denial about whether you need to let something go. Know that even if you think you let it go, but that person is still holding on to you, or that energy or that situation, it still has a cord connected. And that's why it's so important for us to do cord cutting. Because once we cut the cord, like once we make it okay within ourselves and we get to that place where we have peace and we like, you know what, I can let you go out into the universe and it's fine. I'm good. I'm healed. Once we do that, though, if the person is still holding on to it, they still have a hook into us. So it's not difficult for us to, spirit. Okay. It's not difficult for us to be able to, it's not difficult for us to get them to go away from us if we cut the cord. What I want to say is when I was in Senegal, really quickly, when I was in Senegal, it was this night. Oh Lord, child. The journey to Senegal this time was not peaches and roses and candy. It was a spiritual journey. It was a spiritual journey. Okay. And one of the nights I was at a friend's house and I was led to do a cord cutting ceremony with every ex that I ever had. And I recorded it. And when I tell y'all that I cried, when I tell y'all I laughed, when I tell y'all I was vulnerable, but I recorded it for my community. And I thought like, oh, dang, I never put it up. Why did I never put it up? I realized now it wasn't meant to be. Because you know why? I'm going to put it up today. Because I don't know who this is for, but I'm feeling it very, 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 very strong. So I'm on this. I'm going to put it up today. I want you to listen to it. If you hear underneath the sound of my voice, that's fine. If you're watching a replay, that's fine. Go and listen to it. I'm going to attach it as a link above to this live. Go and listen to it. Do the meditation because I take you through a meditation journey. Do the meditation that I take you through in this recording. And take yourself on a journey of actually letting go. Cord cutting is really, really, really powerful, y'all. Anyway, let's get back to pulling these cards. Whew. And so, yes, I see why my 12 o'clock had to cancel because it's no way that I can be present for everybody everywhere at the same time. The last thing that I want to do in these healing 55 days of transformation is to trigger somebody and to leave them in that triggered state. Because that's where, if you don't know how to work through that gook that comes out when you're healing, that's where it becomes counterproductive. Okay. Another card for the collective. First time I shuffled, before I even got the first one fully out, a card popped out. So I'm keeping it, of course. That's really interesting because we're doing manifestation. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please, Spirit. Whew. I'm getting a headache. Probably also because I ain't eat either. On top of channeling. Child, whew. Whoa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Messages. that I need to get in my collective. Most High, give me the messages that I need to give to my collective. Most High. Give me the messages that I need to give to my collective. Most High. Mm. So when I was birthing Optimal by Yoni Love Herbals, the line that I just released, I didn't know why I was literally told to put salt baths into every single bundle that's available onto the website. There's a salt bath that comes along with it. And now it's funny because like all these things that I received before, now I understand why, because whoever is going through this energy, you need to do a salt bath. The Optimal by Yoni Love Herbals is something like I've never birthed before. And, I go through serious like labor, like contractions, like pain as I'm birthing different things in my business and in my community. And, I don't know. I did a lot of laboring during Optimal. And I think this is getting ready to be something like we've never seen before inside the red tent. Anyway, the first card that I pulled out was Feed Your Spirit. Feed Your Spirit. It's number 47, which means it's an 11. The next card that I pulled out is Fake It Till You Make It. 45, which means it's a 9. All odd numbers. And then the next one was You're the Boss. And it's 48, which means it's a 12. So we have 9, we have 11, we have 12. 11 becomes a 2, 12 becomes a 3. Feed your spirit. Feed your spirit is like while you're doing this shedding, you have to also make sure you are doing the replenishing. And it's funny because in our journaling that we've been doing 2 phases of the journaling. The first aspect is the release. The second aspect is the recharge. And so it's really, really important that when you strip away what's no longer supposed to be there, you got to fill your cup up with something else. Make sure that you are replenishing your cup during this time, especially if you are actively doing these manifestations with us. Make sure you are refilling your cup with high vibrational energy, high vibrational people, high vibrational foods, living foods. Maybe during this time in this 55 days, we really need to minimize meat. If we can, eat only fish if you must do meat, but eat high vibrational foods, foods that and it's starting to get warm, so it's a little bit easier to do this, but foods you don't have to cook. And of course, fruits, things that are living, right? That have nutrients, that are nutrient packed and dense foods. Fill yourself with greens right now. Greens will be really good for you. I don't know why, but I'm seeing an apple. So eat apples. What was the last thing y'all heard me say? Because I was going in. What I was saying was the last card was fake it till you make it. And when you in a space of fake it till you make it, I was saying that manifestation is all about putting ourselves into the energy of what we want to be in, where we see ourselves being. Take yourself to the moment where you are in optimal health. You don't have no cramps. You don't have no fibroids. You don't have no endometriosis. You don't have no horrible periods. You ain't got no heavy flow. You don't have no diagnosis. You ain't got no back pain. You ain't got no feet aches. You ain't had no headaches. Your vision is optimal. Everything is flowing with you. What you doing? You living your best life. When you in optimal health, you living your best life. When you in overflowing abundance, you in a space where you living like a millionaire because you are a millionaire. You see what I'm saying? What y'all doing? We ain't got no debt. We don't have no broke down car. Can you hear me now, boo? I'm sorry. You don't have no broke down car. You don't have no house that's not paid for. You don't have no investments. You know what I'm saying? That's not that you don't have. You're not in a state where you don't have investments. My bad. You got trust set up for your family. You see what I'm saying? You got generational wealth that you've created. You got life insurance policies for each one of your people, and y'all own bank. And your money turned from 1 million to 2 million, 2 million to 4 million, 4 million to 8 million. That's what we vibing in. We living in abundance here, baby. You see what I'm saying? We faking it till we make it. When you're doing manifestation, ooh, yo, hold on, give me a second because I gotta write down what the heck I'm receiving because I ain't gonna remember. Give me a second because this is just too much. Thank you, Most High. I don't want to say thank you for canceling my customer, but thank you for canceling my customer. You see what I'm saying? I love y'all anyway. All right, so word. The next one that I got is you're the boss. You're the boss. Now, what do you notice in this card? What do you notice in this card? First thing that stood out for me was the cords, was these vines that is wrapped around this person and even stuck into his legs and into his ankles. He even got holes in him. Now, true, from these cords are leaves that are blossoming and growing. But also what I thought about was the cord cutting. Cut them cords that no longer serve you and watch yourself be in the most mind-blowing state of optimal health and overflowing abundance and wealth. You the boss. You dictating this. You're the one that's co-creating with the Most High. And I say co-creating only because we could pray all day, but prayer without action is dead. So you got to put your best foot forward. Why are you praying to the Most High? Oh, bless me with this, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, bless me, or the universe, whatever you believe in, and you doing all this manifestation, you bless me, bless me, bless me, and you sit still, baby, you can forget it. Prayer without action is dead, okay? So you're the boss. You're the one that's dictating your reality. Therefore, cut the damn cords. Cut the cords that you no longer need to have so that vines with leaves in abundance can grow forth. Then I picked 3 cards. The first one that I got that fell out actually, which is really funny. Attraction, which is what we're doing. Manifestation energy all day. The next one is the world, because that's literally what we hold in our hands, especially when you change your mindset. And look what continent is front and center on the globe. Just realize that. Hmm. So Africa is there, but it also has I don't know if y'all can see it, a line drawn through the middle. Looks almost like a zipper. Okay, I know that can y'all see that? Whoa. Anyway. And then the last card is Crystal Vision. Hold the vision of what you are working on manifesting. You literally have the world in your hands. You literally have the ability to attract what you want into your life. And we doing it for 55 days straight. If your life ain't changing this after this 55 days, I don't know what you're doing. All right, we want to do I'm going to do a guided meditation and then I'm hopping off because I'm not going to hold y'all all day. But I appreciate y'all for joining. I want you to come with me to a space. Close your eyes. We are standing in an open field. The air smells like honeysuckle. The sun is beating on your face. You look up at it. You see beautiful birds flying by. Underneath your feet is green, plushy grass. There's nothing but space and opportunity around you. In the distance, you see some trees, you see some mountains, but you notice a river that is flowing in front of you in the distance. So you walk over to the river. And as you arrive, you bend over and you notice your reflection. It's not just you, it's you with your crown firmly affixed to the top of your head. You notice gold wrapped around your neck and necklaces. Your earrings are gold. Your crown is gold. Bright, bright gemstones and rubies are on your crown. And so you step back and you sit down at the river. You place your feet in. You can feel the pebbles underneath your feet. You swing them back and forth in the water and you splash. Out of the water comes a bird, a swan. It comes over to you and you stick your hand out because you notice that in the bird's mouth is a stone. When you stick your hand out, it drops a black obsidian stone into your hand. On this stone is engraved, "You are royalty." And underneath that engravement, "You are enough." You notice the swan puts his head back so that it's facing up to the sky. And then it brings its head forward again, and out of its mouth, it drops several rubies. And you pick them up. You look at them, glistening in the light of the sun. And so now you have one black obsidian stone and 3 red rubies. You thank the swan for this gift. He gets into the water and swims away. While you hold this black obsidian in your left hand and the 3 rubies in your right, you look down into the water and you notice coming out of the bottom of your feet is a yellow energy, and it flows into the water. And it keeps flowing, and it keeps flowing, and it keeps flowing, and it keeps flowing. And you realize, wait a minute, I don't have any pain in my back. I don't have any pain in my head. I don't have any pain in my joints. I don't feel any masses in my womb. I don't have any heartache in my heart. My feet don't ache after walking all day. Your skin, it begins to soak up the light from the sun. And you see that on your skin, it begins to turn gold, a gold hue. And after your feet no longer release yellow energy, you get up from this pond or this river. You tuck your red rubies into your right pocket, and you tuck your black obsidian stone into your left. And when you turn around to walk away from the river, you notice there's a tree to your right-hand side. And so you walk over to this tree. And when you get to it, the tree leans over and it wraps its branches around you and it gives you an embrace. And naturally, you embrace the tree back. And after you embrace this tree, it stands up straight, and you notice that everything that was once a leaf on the branch are now $100 bills. A warm wind blows from the east, and it begins to shake the dollar leaves from this tree. And as it shakes the leaves, they begin to whirl around you. And they begin to create a huge circle of money in abundance that is flowing around you. And you take your hands and you reach them up to the sky. And the sun's energy comes through your palms, travels through your arms, goes to your heart, illuminates every chakra into your womb, flows through both your legs, and out through the bottoms of your feet. A purple crystal descends from the heavens, and it comes down. And as you grasp this purple crystal, all of the money that was whirling around you stops, and it stacks up into a neat pile in front of you. You take this crystal that's in your hands, you stick it down into your shirt, and it rests right above your breast. You lean over, you pick up your huge amounts of cash, and you thank the Most High, the universe, the divine creator, for the rubies, for the obsidian, for the purple crystal, and for the overflowing abundance of wealth that has just landed at your feet, literally. And so now, take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Again, breathe in deep. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. When you are ready, open your eyes. Ooh, child. Thank you, Most High. All right, ladies. Y'all know I don't ever like to leave y'all, but I have to. I got so much I have to build in this business. And some customers that I need to contact back. I'm going to burn it instant, though. I hope y'all enjoy this live. Don't forget, if you're watching the replay, to tune in tomorrow at 6:30 to our Financial Freedom Fridays. And then around 7:30, I will be going live for the launch party of Optimal by Yoni Love Herbals. Also, if you are just tuning in, don't forget to text the word chakra to 267-777-9664 to be entered into our raffle for the one giveaway that we do every single day, and then also a Yoni semen kit. Love you guys. See you tomorrow at 11:11. Put this inside my Buddha head that my mama got me. All right. Peace, y'all. Until next time. Oh, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, push the notification bells so you can be updated each and every time I upload a video. All right. Peace.